Hi everybody, I just wanted to give you an update about service learning because a lot of you have been asking me questions about the requirements for service learning. So I have finished uploading all of the documents that you need to complete your service learning projects. So if you open the service learning project information folder, it's open now. You can see all of the information that we have posted. Now the important thing is going to be for the first project, understanding that there's a difference for some of you. Some of you already had 10 hours done before we left school. Some of you did not. Okay, so that is why I had you fill out the survey about service learning. So if you had 10 hours done and you had your pink paperwork filled out, you're going to open the red folder. Okay. If you did not have 10 hours done, you are going to open the yellow folder. Okay. And this is only for project number 1 that there's a difference. Project number 2 is for everyone, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Okay. So if you had at least 10 hours done and you had your paperwork filled out, you are going to do a traditional project for your first project. Okay. So this would be the same as if we were still in school. All right. So you're going to write a journal about your first 10 hours. Here are the questions to answer. How did you prepare? What did you do? What did you learn? Okay, you just answer those questions and you submit it in a Word document. Okay. The second part is you're going to create a PowerPoint. Now normally we would incorporate both of our projects into one PowerPoint, but because we're doing things differently, you will only be creating a PowerPoint for your first project if you did your 10 hours. So I have given you a template to fill out. You can edit this, you can make changes to it, you can customize it however you want. So your title slide will have the name of your project, your name, and your theme. So remember, your theme is education, environment, elderly, etc. Second slide will be background information, then preparation, action, and reflection. So this is all going to be the same information from your journal. The next slide is going to be a timeline. The timeline is just basically times and dates that you went and did your hours, any pictures that you took, and then your references. So you're going to submit that PowerPoint here. Okay. And if you have not given me your paperwork yet, and several of you already had, this third turn-in is going to be for your paperwork. You're going to need to submit either a picture of it or a PDF copy of it here so that you can get credit. Now, if you did not have it filled out and you need a copy of the paperwork, this is a copy of it that you can get filled out and sent back to me. Okay. So again, this is only for people who had 10 hours already done. Okay. Now, if you did not have your 10 hours done, some of you told me you had no hours, you had 6 hours, you had 8 hours. Okay, so if you did not have your first 10 done, you're going to open the yellow folder. So the yellow folder, this first link, has a document that explains how we're doing our project at home. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, but you can see it's an overview of doing your advocacy project at home. All right, you have some options of how to complete your project. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to choose a theme, and your theme is based on advocacy, okay? So here are the topics to choose from. We have disability, economic need, education, elderly, environment, medical and health, and public safety. All right, so you're going to choose one of these to do for your project. And if we go back to the assignments, you're going to send me a little write-up about the theme you chose, what action you chose, and then any questions. So once you decide on your theme, you're going to just send me a Word document with that information in it. Then what you're going to do is you're going to complete the assignment. So the first step is you're going to read some articles related to your topic. So for example, if you chose disability, I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so if we open up the document for disabilities, it gives you just some directions. It gives you links to 3 articles to read. Then you have a graphic organizer for each article where you're going to list some facts and some actions. And then here are the articles themselves if the links don't work. Okay. After you have read the articles and you have filled out the graphic organizer, you are going to send me the graphic organizer. The turn in is here. All right. Then what you are going to do is you are going to choose an action to take. So you have a couple options. You can write 5 letters to lawmakers. You can create a 10-slide PowerPoint, and the directions are here. You can create a brochure, and here are the guidelines for that. Or you can write 5 thank you letters. So for this, you're just going to choose one of these actions to take. So once you have completed the action part, you're going to submit that also. And here is the turn in for that, right here. Then the last part is a reflection journal or PowerPoint. So you're going to complete a 1 to 2 page reflection journal or 8 to 10 slide PowerPoint reflection. All right, and then you'll answer these questions on that PowerPoint. Okay. Once you have completed all of the parts of this assignment, that will count as your first project. Okay. For the second project, everyone will choose a different theme, so it has to be a different theme from the first project. And you'll complete the same project setup as I just went over for project number 1 for people who had less than 10 hours done. Okay? So like I said, the important thing to remember for this first project is if you already had your 10 hours done, you're going to do the red folder. If you did not have your 10 hours done, you're going to do the yellow folder. All right, and this is how you're going to get your credit for doing your service learning. Okay, so next week will be completely devoted to getting this first project done, and then after next week we'll jump back into government work. Okay, if you have any questions, please please, please send me a message so there isn't any confusion. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.